I'm so glad it fixed it.
Yay. I know.
Because I mean, tech things could be a challenge.
Always.
Challenge always. Nothing's ever easy. So I was just saying, our tickets went. I'm watching
That's
for people to pop on. Our tickets went on at midnight, and of course, my website decided to have issues. Bots were hitting it, and it was taking like 35 seconds to load pages, which is ridiculous.
oh my
So I
goodness.
had to reach out to my web guy, and he had to, hey Tina, uh, he had to get in touch with the server people, and they had to find a solution and all the things.
Oh, I
Tech
see us.
tech
Hello,
is
everyone.
challenging.
Hi,
Hi
everybody.
Jenna. Hi Tisha.
I'm going to
Hi
share
guys.
over to me.
Me too. I'm
If
going to share in my groups. Yeah.
I'm going to, I don't see us on the main page, but you know what? I saw it when I hit your live
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
I don't know why it
Can
does that.
everyone hear us and see us okay? We're just taking care of, the tech things in the background.
The tech
Uh,
things.
Hi Heidi. Hi Love Bug. Hi guys. Yeah, we had to go out and come back in like 3 times. We were having a little bit of a bump in the road, but we think we got it fixed, you guys.
Yeah,
Say a prayer.
I
Say
know.
a prayer. I
Let's
can hear
see.
us and see us okay. So if
Good.
anyone Tina says all good. Okay, good.
All right. I shared me over. Hi, everybody. Happy Monday. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Debbie, for having me again.
Again, this is just too we're having too much fun. We're having
I
too
know.
much fun.
I
I love
know.
it too because yours and my design style is very similar.
I
So
know. And you
everything
look,
you create, I love, and I think vice versa.
and I want to just tell you, you look very pretty with your bright pink. It
Thank
looks
you. Well, I
so
had to start
happy.
digging. I mean, it's not really tank top weather
Yeah.
here anymore, so I had to
Yeah.
start digging to find. I still have shorts on, but this is like 3/4 sleeve instead of tank top. So I had to.
It looks
Uh,
nice.
I'm having to, unfortunately, lean into fall a little bit.
I
Unfortunately.
know.
I
Oh my
want to
gosh.
remind everyone of the inspiration photo. So this is what Michelle and I have been working off of for these past 4 weeks. Uh, this cute little gingerbread train. So I took it literally, and I've been building a train. And Michelle went a little outside the box, and she's been doing gingerbread train inspired other crafts, other
Yep.
crafts. And
Yep.
then Michelle and I are going to have to talk for next week because my thing is going to be finished. So I'm going to have to
Yeah.
come up with something new for next week
We'll
because
have to
there's
figure
five there's
something
five
out.
Mondays.
That's
Five
right.
Mondays.
So Debbie's original project, which was the Candyland inspiration, but I love that I've kind of branched off a little bit, but just in a different color palette, but they all kind of are the same kind of idea. So if you're more of a red and white peppermint style, there's that. If you're more of the pastel, she made this beautiful train. So I'm just going to share really quick because I do the single day project. So this was week 1, and that was the little faux cake that we did, and it had the train. That was week 1. So I just wanted to kind of share a
That
few of
is
those.
just so beautiful, Michelle. I love
Then
it
we
so
did
much.
the little pillow. That
I love
was
that too.
this one came out so cute. And then last week, so I'm kind of just like building off of this stuff. And so last week I did this jar, but after we were done, I kind of went back and did a little tweaking. And I just wanted to share that I just added some faux snow with some Mod Podge and
um,
just kind of like to dress it up a little. And then I re-chalked on so that you could see the gingerbread's definition. And I also painted the inner part of the candy cane. So anyway, it has like that little vintage inspiration, but as I make them they all just are cohesive, but a little different, but they still fall into the whole vibe that we've got going on. At
Yeah.
least I hope
So
so.
do you know where you're gonna display them in your home? Are you gonna put them like all like grouped together, or are you gonna separate them?
Yeah, I think I have a very large island, so I'm gonna try to do a little centerpiece,
Oh,
uh, maybe with the cake and the canister, and then build up a couple of things I've got coming today. And yeah, so it's just kind of like we're gonna work. So
what are you
thank you,
gonna put
everybody.
in your canister? Are you gonna put like the stacked sandwich cookies, or are you gonna do bulbs with fairy lights?
I
Do you know
don't know
that?
yet, but I want to do fairy lights, I think, inside because I love how that looks. I don't know about you, but fairy
I
lights and
do.
in
Yeah.
those things like lanterns and jars and stuff,
Yes.
it's very whimsy and fun. Hi, Eliza. So, that's kind of the vibe. And, we fly by the seats of our crafty pants, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I feel like I'm just looking at my front porch here out my windows, and I feel like that the glass canister
Yeah.
would be so pretty. I have an antique sled that I put like off to the side of my porch, and I put wrapped stacked presents on it, and the
Oh,
canister would be so pretty like next to that on the floor of the porch with bulbs and fairy lights. That
yes.
I might have to do that,
Yes.
but I don't have those cute transfers.
I
So, but I
know.
told you, you said the new stuff's coming out, so I'm
I
gonna
got
take a
something
peek.
new to share today, but I'm going to let
Yeah.
you go ahead first. And I want to just say, look at that amazing train.
So this is kind of sort of where we left off last week. I think all that I did in the interim was just add the sprinkles in the diamond dust, on the drip. I had told everyone I was going to do that. And I wanted to do that ahead of time off camera to give it a chance to dry because I'm going to be handling these today, filling them. And then on this one, same. I just added some diamond dust and then the sprinkles.
Very pretty.
And the glitter up here and the
Oh my
glitter
gosh.
on but everything else as far as assembly we did last week. So, and I haven't decided. I don't think I want to connect the pieces. Like I've seen some people, thank you, Carissa. I've seen some people like connect them with the pretty paper straws, but I don't know if I want to connect mine. Uh, I'm most likely going to give this to my mother-in-law as a Christmas gift. And I think it would be easier to ship separate, easier to store separate. And I don't think I'm going to connect mine. I'm
Yeah.
going to leave them separate like that. I don't know. I reserve the right to change my mind. Hi,
Yes.
Jan. How are you? So today
Hi, girls.
we're gonna fill our little cars. I feel like the engine train is done. I mean, I don't feel like there's anything more. Well, that's a silly statement because you always could add more, but I feel
Of
like it's
course.
good. I feel like it's good. It's got the little smoke coming out the stack. It's got the wheels and everything. So I think the little engine car is good. So I think we're just gonna fill these two little cars with treats. I'm gonna let Michelle hit the ground running and let her
Okay.
do most of the explaining because I'm just filling and I'll lift it up and show you as I am adding. But Michelle is going to have to explain. So
All
take it
right.
away.
All right, girls. Good morning, everybody. And thanks, you guys, for all being here today. Hi, Shay and Carissa, Mary, Ramona. Thank you, everyone, for being here. So I've been doing kind of a little bit of a kind of similar idea of like Candyland using the red and white style, and Debbie's done the pastel style. And I've done different things that are cohesive that you could join together. So I wanted to share a couple of things because I know some of the stencils I've used are not available. They're older, but I wanted to show you that. Hi, Marcella. I wanted to show you that some new things have come out, and they're really fun. But I'm going to go in sequence. So we have something called a club, which is a monthly mail, like Happy Mail, where you get a full project to create. So that's what I'm going to do today because I actually haven't done this. This is September, and every month you get like the stencil and you get a surface. You also get the like some single paste with a squeegee. This is September, but October has been revealed, and I wanted to share it with Debbie and you guys because it is gingerbread houses. Now, these are only exclusive to when you join the club, and it's got some parameters about joining, but it also has the abilities to cancel. Some folks stay during just holidays, and it kind of goes around that. But with these guys comes with these cutouts. So you can use these as ornaments. That's what they're kind of giving you. But of course, we always think outside the box. You could do these on foam, and you could also just chalk on your clay, right? So it comes with all these matching little houses and stuff. So this is October, so this has not been released, but we don't have too many days. You get 2 colors of paste, and you get your little ornaments, you get the design, it's reusable, and you can make a lot of stuff out of it. My brain's already exploding for that. I was happy about that.
I feel like that's a good way to get started if you're new
Yeah,
and you don't have a lot of stuff, because typically kits give you all the basics you need to get started.
exactly. And this September one is like a plaid, and it came with a frame. And these are like MDF frames, and you can do whatever you want with it. But what I'm going to do is turn it into a decor piece with the gingerbread. That's what I'm
So
going to do.
cute.
So anyway, I'm going to get started. I pre-painted it with just some white acrylic paint. So the price of these, I'll send, is it okay if I just send you the information? If anybody wants to know about club, just comment club if that's okay. I'm not sure how to present that on the platform because I know that we're here to craft. So if you want me to message you, I know it's 25, there's Canadian price and there's the US price. So I believe it's $25.99 and it's a monthly, you get something different every month. But if you'd like more information, I'd be happy to send it to you. Just mention club and I'll send it to you in your message if that's okay with everybody else, you guys. And it gives a little more in depth.
Carissa just mentioned, and thank you for the shout out, Carissa, and the reminder responding to Maricela that our tickets for our Glitter and Gumdrops workshop dropped at midnight, 12:01 this morning. So the tickets are now live. You could go to papersweeties.com, click on virtual class to find the tickets. And the event will be held November 3rd through 7th. Maricela and I are co-hosting it together. All the information is pinned to the top of both of our business pages, Paper Sweeties and Mariposa's Creations.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So I'm just really going to quickly, I pre-painted this and I'm just going to chalk it with the stencil and I'll just show you how I do that. It's used with chalk paste and you do get some single packets of suggested colors, but if you want to get other colors, you can do that. It's just kind of something to help you it's kind of like just a crafty fun little thing coming every month where you can kind of do it and not be 100% in, like if that makes sense. Like maybe I just want to dabble a little bit. And I love the holiday times. The holiday ones are so much fun. So I see everyone that commented, and I'll be sure to send you a private message when we're done. And I thank you. And so this is a reusable transfer. It's plaid. And I really wasn't sure that it was my jam because I like whimsy, but boy, did they have some cute stuff that came out. So it comes.
I love kits. I love clubs and kits.
I love kits that give me a kickstart, and then I like that I can go off and make other stuff on my own.
Right.
So everything you see through is the design, and I'm going to just take a little bit of the sticky out because we're going to put it on top of this painted wood, and I don't want it to kind of pull up the paint. So you can use a terry towel, or you can also use what we have as a fuzzing cloth. And, you know, it's very flexible what you can do depending on how much of the things. But there's also like, if it's okay to let you know, there's like crafty coupon. Do you guys remember? Yes, it can also be done on fabric. Screen print, it's actually it is a screen but it isn't a screen print that you have to do kind of the old school stuff, if that makes sense. This is like really easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. So what I'm gonna do is attach, it came with this frame and these pieces, and I'm just gonna attach mine and then I'm gonna chalk right over it. There's like videos that you can follow along sometimes. You can use wood glue. I'm just gonna use some hot glue because it's easy, and I'm just gonna put it on here. This is MDF, so if you know what MDF is, it's really lightweight, and you know, you don't need a whole lot of.
No, Maricela, that was not me. My husband was watching something on golf on TV, and he's like, Debbie, you have to come up here. You have to come up here. I'm like, what? I'm busy. He's like, no, really, you have to come up here. So I went up and he showed it to me. That was someone on the golf channel giving that girl a lesson. And the guy was like, the most important thing is when you set up and you're bringing your swing back, you want to hold it, hold it, and then bring it down. I started cracking up. I started cracking up. I'm like, oh, it's my catchphrase is migrating over into the golf world too. Too
I'm
fun.
gonna I'm gonna answer Cheryl's question. How do you clean these again? They are basically cleaned with something that we call a board eraser, or you can use like a non-chemical type of a little sponge, like a Mr. Clean with none. I buy a lot of these in bulk, and you clean them in your sink or on a dish mat, get it all out, run water, no chemicals, no soaps, clean it, and then be sure that it's nice and clean. It takes seconds to do. And then you'll put it on like a microfiber towel and then blot off all the water and put it back on its backer sheet because it regenerates the sticky. So I hope that helps everybody. All right, I'm gonna get all my, so here's my frame. I'm just gonna do a quick plaid, and I'm using the color cherry, and I'm using a little squeegee.
Would anyone like to see a sneak peek of the 2 projects I will be teaching in the virtual workshop?
Yes.
If you guys want to see a sneak peek, I can do that after I glue this guy on.
I love sneak peeks.
I do too, because everyone, for these virtual events gets excited, but they're like, if they're like me, they're like, well, what are we making? Before I sign up, I want to make sure that I am interested in what we're going to be making. 9
Yeah.
times out of 10, I mean, you fall in love with the project, no matter what it is, but let me hold it for this gingy guy, and when he's glued, I'll grab my 2 little projects and give you a quick little sneak peek just to wet your whistles.
I'm doing a little paste and peel. So we paste and peel, which means we just do, especially if it's a bigger area, we'll paste and then we lift it up so that it doesn't pull what's underneath. That's one of the things here. So see how I'm getting like a plaid on here? And again, I haven't done this project. This just came. So,
I pulled her off. Did you guys see I pulled her off, and I'm moving her forward a little bit because the inside of these little cars, it's almost like a blanket draped on the inside, so the edges go up a little, and she was a little crooked. I didn't like how she was sitting in there, so I pulled her off and put her back on. So she's standing straight now. All right, let me go grab my Maricela and I each, both of us are teaching a small project in the workshop, and both of us are teaching a large project. So let me grab the small one first. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So cute.
I'm just going to spray my transfer here on the dish mat like I've shown you. Oh, look at that. How adorable.
It's a little hot cocoa mug with a Santa and a Christmas tree.
Do you think I could make that? Do you think I could do that? Because I'm
You
serious.
definitely could.
I don't know. I might have to join your workshop because I am like very intimidated.
It's just covering a few styrofoam pieces with clay. I'm going to show you start to finish how to do it, how easy. And then the little top tree, it's just teardrops. Anyone can roll a little teardrop. Super cute.
I want to learn that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go sign up because I like to learn new things and I need those techniques because I don't know how to do those things.
All right, I'm going to grab the large project and I'm going to have to stand out here, you guys. I'm going to grab it.
Okay, so I did
It's
the
a
little
doozy.
plaid here. There's the plaid frame, and it does have a back.
I can't even fit it all in the screen, you guys. So I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. It's a topsy-turvy, like a snowman hat cake, filled with all these cute little sweet treats.
Oh, how cute.
Cupcakes and ice creams and gingerbreads and lollipops,
That is
peppermint
so adorable.
sticks, and then up top too, more gumdrops and lollipops and candies and all the things, guys.
How
How
cute.
cute. Thank you, Cheryl. Yep, totally. Michelle, you totally could make these. And that's the thing of the workshop. We're going to be, Maricel and I will be going live and just showing you step by step. Now roll this. Now cut this. Now attach this. Step by step by step by step.
Yeah. You know what
Thank you,
I'm gonna do? I'm
guys.
gonna actually go
Thank
on
you.
the
We're
outside.
excited. We're so excited. And we're
I'm
going
gonna
to
go
have
on.
games and prizes and pajama bingo night and a scavenger hunt. Oh, Carissa. She says she's glad I finally showed it.
All right. I'm gonna attach the center. You can use this as a frame, and this is only available for the next few days before it turns into October. These are only good for the month. But October 1st, the gingerbread house is going to release. So what I
Oh,
did was this came with a, it has the ability to change it out, but I'm not changing it out. I'm making it into actually a decorative piece, like a little sign and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to go on to that little house, I had made these last week when we were doing that jar, and I was using this stencil and I did it on clay. So I'm just going to make a little decorative sign. I'm just going to put this on here, and this is how I kind of change up what it can be. Hey, Raymond. Hello, Margarita.
Raymond. Hi,
Hi,
Margarita.
Brandy.
Thank you, Brandy.
So I think it's fun to just kind of experiment, and I like to add little embellishments. So I'm just going to kind of like get my distressed little oxide really quick. This is a quick project. These are not like super like long, but I'm going to add a few things and then we'll do that. So anyway, I like to just kind of play with the idea. You are always set up with these little kits that come ready to go with a intended project to make you feel successful and complete it. But then you have the ability to, because it's reusable, to make other things with it. And you could totally do this. This will be so cute on like a Christmas cake or something like that that you guys use. So I'm going to use some of this. You guys know that I've been using this Distress Oxide. I really love that. Just to close up my edges and give it a little bit of that vintagey look. And I'm just going to do that on the side. I did make it to Hobby Lobby, Debbie.
Did you?
And I
Were
was
you a good girl or were you a bad girl?
no, I was good, but I have to tell you, I don't know about you guys, but have you guys been to like been there? Like it's still not the one by me doesn't have all the stuff out, and I was getting like overstimulated because there was too much to look at.
Were things still like in the boxes in the
Yeah, and
aisles?
I was peering through the boxes and trying to open
Yes.
them,
Okay,
and
so I'm
people
not the only one that does that then, because I do that.
and I was like, this lady walked by and I go, I got to see what's in here, you guys. I don't care. I'm like, this stuff is going to take a while to get out. So I'm just kind of like adding a little bit of this little distressing. and stuff. So,
My mail lady just pulled in my driveway on two wheels. I'm live, so I won't go out there and get it. But you guys, oof, yeah, she. They're always, I feel like, under the gun to deliver things quickly.
oh
All
yeah.
right, so now I'm just gonna start adding these candies that I pre-made yesterday on the tray, just in a manner that looks pleasing to my eye. Hi, Carly. We're finishing my gingerbread train
Hey,
today. I'm
Carly.
adding the candies. So here's how the engine turned out. Super
Yeah,
cute. And now
all
I'm
right.
adding the candies and cookies to the two little cars.
All right. I'm just gonna take this pick. I don't have all my Christmas stuff out. In fact, I'm gonna be transitioning now that I feel like it's okay. I gotta pack away quite a bit of Halloween. And before I go try to think I need more, I'm gonna shop the stash. So I'm gonna just
Yes.
take little bits and pieces and just, this is just becoming a decorative little sign. And I'll just
Keisha
add a
just
few things.
commented on that. Thank you so much for reminding to shop the stash.
Shop the stash, folks. That's what we gotta do.
Bailey's
And
barking because our ring cameras went off when the postal lady went onto the front porch, guys.
also, you guys,
Thank you, Carly.
make sure you, if you do go to Hobby Lobby, I don't know if this is really still happening, but if you dig to the far back, some of the prices are the old prices.
Oh, good to know.
Yep.
Good to know.
I mean, I don't know if they went through one by one, but with the amount of supplies I'm seeing, holy moly, I don't think they could go through each of those.
Yeah.
But I heard that if you see it, you better buy it because it probably won't be around
You
after.
know what? I was buying some marshmallow Candyland picks. I got them one week and I went back the next week and got some more. And I went back last week and they were 100% completely gone.
I know.
So I
It's
don't know,
wild.
like you said, if they'll be getting more in or like what.
Well, the shipping thing is getting to be really like, I think, challenging because I know just shipping from things I'm buying is challenging. So I can't imagine shipping in from another place, maybe out of the country, is going to be easy.
Yeah.
I don't know. So at any rate, all right. So I'm just finishing this up, adding these little
I
picks.
love it.
I
I
got
love
these
it.
at Hobby Lobby a while ago, and I'm just trying to do a little. I'm making just like a little decorative sign that you can put up, and this is the club that um, is for September because it
This
goes pretty.
resin, this resin cone, guys, is from Crafty Ma'am, Michelle, Crafty Ma'am. And then I did foam clay for the ice cream and the little cherry on top.
Cute. All right.
So cute.
So I just kind of am decorating this, making a little kind of using some little greens. And then this guy was from, these ones were the little, I did them last year. And I thought, I'm just going to make them on this little sign, right? I don't, what, you know, they're just little, I'm just going to make like a cute little sign out of these. And I'm going to use hot glue because it's dry, the clay. And then I'm going to attach these. So this is just another, you could use a regular photograph and stuff if you wanted to, but I wanted to make mine like something decorative. So this is where I'm at so far. And those were some of the pieces that we made last year. And these come with a little hanger in the back, so you could hang it up or you can like sit it on a table. And I'm going to add a few more little things on here. Just to kind of zhuzh it up.
Zhuzh it. I
Yeah.
love that. Zhuzh it up.
And trying to add some of these little peppermints on here. Um, just randomly put them on just to fill the space and stuff like that. Doesn't have to be like it's, I don't think anything should be real hard. Just, I like say have fun, just create what you want with it and don't, I'm not into cookie cutter, like everything's the same.
Yeah, yeah. Have fun with it. And I say that all the time when someone sees something I've made and says, "Oh, is it available?" If I'm keeping it or if it's already sold, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I can remake it." And I just don't enjoy it because it never comes out the same and I stress myself out.
Exactly.
But that's okay. It doesn't have to be identical, you guys. That's okay.
Uh-uh.
That is okay.
And I'm just gonna use like a little ribbon. Oh, here's one. I'll just cheat and use this. I know I love gingerbread everything, and I think it's fun because now you can do pink Santas, pink gingerbreads, or traditional gingerbreads or whatever. I think I go to Hobby Lobby, and of course I have a lot of photos on my phone. I don't care, and I take pictures because I want to get inspired, and then I know I can remake that.
I
So this
love
is just a
gingies
little
too.
tiny bow.
I love Candyland gingies. Candyland gingies are my favorite.
This week we're gonna have Peanuts Holiday come out. And there's
Cute.
some cute stuff. It's Peanuts 75th anniversary. So here's just some this is just a little sign I made that fast using the stuff from last year, and it goes cohesive with my little set of stuff that I made. And then if I want, like, there's more. I had done these little, um, I can even add some icing. I was gonna do that and I forgot. Oh, maybe I'll do it on the bottom. But anyway, let's close this up and then we're going to make those little houses so you guys can see what those look like. But these were pre-made out of clay using the stencil, and you can make them into all kinds of things or use them on your cakes or foam. I have quite a bit of ideas I want to do, but I do need to clean my craft room. I need to clean my craft room. I think I'm going to take some,
To
I think I'm
find
going to
what
take
stash you have in there. If you're anything like me, I start cleaning. I'm like, oh, I forgot I bought this.
Oh, girl,
Oh,
I did a lot of after Christmas shopping last year and I have them in totes. I'm going to use
yes.
some tacky glue and I'm going to just put a little bit on here and do a few little sprinkles. These are some of Glitz and Glue's gingerbread mix. I'm just going to drop a little bit on there just to fill some dead space. And you don't have to, like, you can put them on, but I just wanted to kind of fill some space up and do that. So these are those bigger, like, confetti sprinkles, kind of.
Yes, people are even, to Carissa's point, doing gingies for Easter, for
Yep.
Valentine's Day. They've become very year round. Look how cute these little cars are coming with all the treats, you guys. So
So
cute.
they are so cute.
I hope I can bear to part with this. I hope I don't decide to keep it.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
I opened so many things that I've made. My mom, um, used to, she has things from when I was little and I used to make stuff. My dad's 90, going to be 97, and I go over there and I see some things that when I was little I made,
Yep.
and I'm
Yep.
58. Okay, so there's that.
Yep.
So it's crazy. I go, oh my gosh, but yeah, I've been crafting since I was itty bitty, itty
Yep.
bitty
My
crafting,
grandmother taught me how to crochet when I was a very young girl. Um, yeah, me too. And I like to do a lot of different kinds of, over the years, I've done just about every type of craft there is out there.
right?
If it was
So I've
available, I tried it. The macrame, Corey said to start making things not in your colors so you won't keep them. Yeah, there's that, Raymond. I always design using the colors that I love, and then I'm like, oh, I need to keep that. That would go perfect, da 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 with my stuff.
I'm gonna add a little of this fake
That's the
snow
trick.
on here And I'm just going to sprinkle it on. I'm just going to sprinkle it on so it goes cohesive with what I have on the other pieces. I'm probably going to have fake snow all over my desk, but it's okay.
How fun is that?
It's like, let's just put the kitchen sink, but that's how we roll.
Yep.
This stuff actually worked pretty good on the jar that I did, this fake snow. It did not shed and you just tap it in. I use Mod Podge and now I'm using tacky glue, but I think it's about the same. Like it works pretty good. I mean, it's definitely something to keep inside, right? But let me add a little bit more and then I'm going to pull my little houses over.
I got me a new thing of super glue when I went to Hobby Lobby last week, you guys, because my other one you saw was getting so sticky and gloopy, and this is working really good.
So I just added a little bit of snow. So there you go. This was the club surface with the plaid, which you can do in any color. And then I used some of the supplies from last week and it's just a cute little sign. So I'm going to set this aside and I think it came out cute.
So
There,
cute.
there is a design for that gingerbread. It comes with multiples and there's actually another ornament set for that. So, all right, let's check this out. You're getting a sneak peeky at the gingerbread design. It's not out yet, and it doesn't release till October 1st. But when we're a designer and we place the order, we have the option now to get it early, so we can share it. And
Smart.
I got it, but you don't have to if you don't want to, and I don't all the time. It's just if it's something that really catches my eye, or I think, would be something I'd be using in that. So, all right, guys, we're gonna bring in, just to go
Thank
back
you.
over,
Thank you, Margarita. Thank you.
thank you. Um, these are part of a club, and so you can't buy them like normal, like you would a regular other kind of stencil. So these are exclusive and they're brand new. This has not come out yet, but it's coming out. And so I think it's going to be super popular. So again, you get a you get a little envelope and it comes like this. It says "Open Me," and then inside it's going to be, this is what it looks like. And then you get the stencil. So this is the new one that's out. This is called Gingerbread Houses. And in there, you're going to get each stencil size in this MDF with the hole. You're also going to get the little ribbon or little tie, but you can add, maybe use a little like cream glue. Is that what you guys call it? That cream glue to do the edging and make it dimensional. You can also add some clay, or you can do your glitter. You can do the rhinestones. You can do just sprinkles. I mean, you can really kind of do your thing. So what I'm going to do is paint these. It takes me 2 seconds to do that. And I use, when I paint stuff, if you know, you know, I always use like some painter's tape to stick it on here, and it prevents it from moving around. I got to make sure I've got the right way. Yes.
Now, guys, I'm just getting to the end and fitting pieces in like a puzzle here and there wherever I can. I saved the smaller pieces for last, and I'm just kind of fitting them in here and there, sticking them in, because I wanted this to be super full. Our little carts full of treats, super full.
This is the color camel, which is the closest to a gingerbread color, and it works for me. You can also, I did acrylic paint as a base and on the frame, and it worked fine. And you can do that too, but I do want to share that you can also use the paste as paint. It's just really up to you. If you have the color, maybe you want to do this. So I'm just going to base paint these in camel, which is considered the gingerbread color. And these are fun too. Like Debbie, do you decorate packages like with do you get extra on your packaging? Like with little cute tags and bows
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
rib.
yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, so
definitely.
this can fall into that. You can actually do a to and from on these. I think these would be cute too if you wanted to make them into lollipops.
Oh,
You can
cute.
do that. You can also, and you can just use a little spackle to seal the holes up if you wanted to. So answering Mary's question, as far as more MDF blanks, they give you this set and it's an exclusive thing. But what I do, um, there is on others that are non-club, but what I do is I actually use foam and it becomes dimensional, the foam. So
Oh,
chalking on foam, that's what I did on the cake. Some people have laser cutters, and sometimes some of the designs um, have a digital file that you could actually make your own if you have a cutter. It's a varied, but on this particular one, thank you, Carissa. So as far as this one, what I'm going to do is use foam. It's very cost effective. You can make a lot. They're lightweight. So just like, you could probably use cardboard, right? Debbie,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
poster board, cardboard.
Totally. Yep.
I like to use like we talked about all of this as far as like trash to treasure and stuff. We don't like to throw stuff away. So I always try to look for the economical way to create because it helps everybody. You can have one investment in something like your major thing, like your clay or your beads
Mm-hmm.
or a piece of wood, but you can recreate it
Yeah.
using something else.
Yeah.
I was looking for my craft room, girl, is just it is in the transition of what happens during the change of the seasons.
Season. Yeah. I started
And
doing that right before I went live with my tiered tray on my kitchen table. I still had 4th of July. I'm like,
uh,
time to take it down. So my table in my kitchen is a wreck right now. A wreck.
you keep none you craft on your crafts. Do you gift them or do you do like this is the first year I'm not doing in-person shows, and I'll tell you, it's a real struggle. It was my personal choice for certain reasons, but it's kind of rough. I feel sad right now because I don't have like an end game. See
Right.
how I've
Yeah.
painted some of those,
Yeah.
but it's okay. I mean,
I I give some this time of year as gifts. Like I think
yeah,
this train is going to my mother-in-law, but I make more than I have occasions for gifts. I do sell some. I do
yeah,
keep a lot of my stuff, which to
yeah,
my husband's dismay. Every time I
I
make
know.
something, I'm like, oh, look how cute this came out. He's like, how much are you selling it for? I'm like, no, I'm keeping it for me. He's like, Debbie, you just can't keep it all. I'm like,
I
sure I
know.
can. Sure
I
I
know.
can. Why
Crazy.
not? Why
All
not?
right. So I pretty much covered these. I did add a little bit of water just to kind of help the paste. But now I'm going to let it dry because once we put that stencil over it, I love doing craft shows too, Sam. Actually, I was going to do one, and the individual that the event coordinator, I kind of shifted what I was going to sell for many reasons, like labor is a lot when you're doing shows, so I wanted to do like simple things, and they didn't want to take me. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
you know,
I did one locally here last year, large one. It was very expensive. I got one of the smallest booths available.
yep,
Uh, I did sell like $1,000 of stuff, but
Yep.
when you take out the cost of
Yep.
the booth and then your supplies, when I thought about it this year, I'm like, no, it just
That's what
wasn't.
happened to me last year. That's what
And
happened to me.
your time. I
All
mean,
right.
you got to factor in your time for making this stuff and then your time for sitting there
Yeah.
at the show selling your stuff.
Yeah.
You guys, this is coming out so cute. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. I might have to keep it. I might have
You've
to keep
got to do, maybe you could do a time lapse of your, like a snap
Oh, if I knew
of your
how,
process.
yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
you
cool.
can get,
How?
okay, so there, I don't know if anyone uses this. So if you use a different app differently, um, whatever you want to contribute, I just found not recently, but over the last several months, the app called iShot, and it's very beginner friendly, and I do all my reels and quick videos on that. I can edit it. I could add, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my God, I got so excited. I looked up.
I
Oh, that is
know.
so
He's
cute.
coming, and here's the little boy. I still have tiny little spots I need to fill in, but I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out, you guys. I love it so much. I can't. I don't.
It's
I don't.
adorable. I don't think you're going to get rid of that.
Oh my God.
I think it's part of your,
Oh
I think
my
it's part of your
God.
2025. All right,
Oh jeez. Lord
these are,
help me.
these are all, these are all, want to make sure you can see me. So these are all ready to go. They are dry. What I am going to tell you is whenever you paint on a hard surface, the tendency, because especially if these designs, these stencils are new, they have so much sticky, they could pull what's underneath it. So sometimes folks use something called surface wax, and it just looks like, wax. But you have to be sure to really rub it in real good and get that really worked into the surface. So I tend to struggle with that. And I'm a super honest person that, hey, I got things that go wrong. So I think it was Shannon who told me to use wax paper. So go to the dollar store and get some wax paper. And you're no help. I'm no help for anyone, okay? So if you guys want to go to a craft store, I wouldn't be that person. If you want me to tell you to sell it, I'm not that person. If you're going to tell, we're all enablers here,
1000%.
and that's okay. That's
And
okay
that's okay. And that's okay.
because none of our craft supplies go stale. So I'm just gently using wax paper, and what it does is it takes any like raised imperfections, residue, anything like that off, and it makes it smooth, super smooth. Same effect as the wax. There are some people that are really, really good with wax. I am not one of those. It's kind of like pregnancy. I'm not a good pregnant person, but
I
I
was
did it.
not. No, no.
So,
These
it is
little
what it
candy
is.
corns, you guys, are also from Michelle, Crafty Ma'am. She made me a whole bunch of cute little candy stuff.
All right, we're getting close to the end, but this is how fast I'm gonna do this. We have like 12 minutes.
Michelle,
All
our
right.
husbands are brothers, I feel. Yep. He wants me to sell it all. He's like, I don't want that clutter around the house. Just sell it. I'm like, excuse me, sir. Especially this that I've been working on for 4 weeks. I kind of am a little, what's the word?
Attached.
Attached. I'm kind of like a little attached to it. I don't think I want to let it go.
All right, let me show you guys. This one here is scored. It gives you the option of evenly cutting it out. They didn't score this, so you just do it carefully around it. Now, if you want to just leave it intact and slide your pieces underneath, that's okay, but I don't do that. I just like to have them for my ability to move them. Just be careful that you are just cutting not the design, right? You just want to cut around it. Um, and that's what I do. And I cut large designs too because for me, I just can do different things with them and stuff.
So cute, you guys. I might have to go visit my candy stash and see if I have any smaller, teeny tiny ones that I want to stick into the nooks and crannies. It is looking very good though, guys. It's looking very good.
Okay, here's our first one on here. All right. And then on this one, I'm going to make sure it is super, super new. So I'm using, this is a fuzzing cloth. On one side, it's microfiber, and on the other side is terry. I'm just going to lift it and lay it, lift it and lay it down. And then they're all lined up. I did the wrong way. It always figures. I painted the wrong side. That's okay. I'm gonna,
Always when you're on a live, always, always.
but this is, it's not gonna be like, here's like this way, and then the transfer goes a different way, but I'm going to improvise on this, so it's not a big deal. I just won't chalk
Shay, do you have a website or an Etsy shop? Shay? Thank you. Thank you. How
see
do
how
you
I paint.
sell your things, Shay? I glittered this cute little nutcracker guy, but I didn't put him in like originally to the back. And I feel like now that things are filled in, I don't have room to put him. So I'll probably just save him for another project. That will be coming up soon. That's the thing when you make stuff and you think you're going to have it like for one project, and if it doesn't work out for any reason, not a big deal for me, because I mean, mostly I do Candyland and everything goes with everything, so I'm never worried that I overmake anything.
So I went the opposite way, so it's not like catastrophic. I can still take the little chimney. You can do two sides of this, and it won't be a big deal. So I hope you guys, that's the first one. And I'm just going to line this up real quick and just do this little thing on there. You can make any color you want. That is true. All
Put
right.
my earrings in there. Who said that? Carissa? She's like, take your earrings off and stick them in there. Them little macaron cookies. You could. You definitely could.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna grab the next one. And this is like making it super fast. Got this big house. So this is the October club, and it is available as of October 1st. So if anybody wants the information, just comment club and I'll send it to you, and you can just take a look and see all the details and stuff like that.
And remember too that the tickets for Maricella's and my glitter and gumdrops virtual workshop dropped this morning. They're available on the Paper Sweeties website, papersweeties.com. Go to the menu and click on virtual class. And also, no, I'm not going to say. Okay, never mind. I was going to say something that's for once you're a member of the private group, and I caught myself. So, JK, never mind. There's special perks once you get inside the group. So you will see. You will see. You will see. Carissa got her ticket. She was, I thought she was going to be the first one, but Melissa Chambers was the first one this morning who got her ticket, and then Krista was next.
Here's the big house. Now, there are so many possibilities, like a lot of embellishments to add on to this, which I will do. I'm not sure I'll be able to do it on here. We're running out of time. We have about 6 minutes, but I will get them all kind of get them all decorated, and then add like little little candies and sprinkles and that stuff. I was having a problem with PayPal today myself, just getting on there. It was not working. I had to actually rechange my password. It's why is
Wow.
everything so hard?
I know. I know. Yeah. And my website, as soon as I made the tickets go live, my website started getting challenged. Bots go onto websites all the time and try to cause havoc. They were hitting it, so that my website was running really slow, and I'm like, great. As soon as I launch my tickets, then this happens. So I had to reach out and contact my web guy. He had to contact the server people. They had to come up with a plan to combat the bots. Uh, yeah.
Looks like Shay's Creations and Mrs. Rubin's Creative Corner is coming up next, you guys. Hi, Mary Jo. Aren't they so cute? So that's 3 so far. And they're just on a dish towel, and I'm going to take them to my sink when I'm done. And I'll add a few little embellishments. You can even paint them if you wanted to and make them colorful. These are just going to be traditional. I have an idea what these to do. I can't get to those supplies yet. So
You can't get to the supplies
they're
yet.
buried in those totes in the garage, and it's just going to be a job. And
I
yeah,
love it that it's not just me. You're
no,
making me feel so much better that it's not
it's
just me
there are some totes with supplies.
with supplies. Yeah, I have things in my house. I have things in totes out in my garage. I have craft supplies like in my coat closet. The coats are hanging on the rack, and then I have craft supplies like on the floor and up on the shelves. I have things tucked all over my house.
Okay, this one's done. So you get this little string, or you can add your own string. And I can just grab my little embellishments, and I'm just going to start adding little embellishments on these. It's totally optional. You can leave them the way they are, but where's my glue? My glue stopped, but these are all of the little pieces. They're so cute. I even
Mm,
have
mm.
I even have this little like I bought this from Annie's Treasures. I think it was last year, and it has all these little cute things inside, like sprinkles and Santas. So I think I'm gonna put a Santa on. Um, these are one of these like pre-curated little sets. So
Yeah, I got
you,
one of those from her at Fig Baker's Gone Wild this year. It was in
yeah,
the shape of a Christmas tree, and it was filled
yeah,
with such yummy goodies.
yeah.
All right,
So you,
I'm turning this around because for all intents and purposes,
oh
I'm
my
done.
gosh.
I may hit my stash and see if I can find any tiny, teeny, tiny candies to stick into the nooks and crannies. But for all intents and purposes, I think she's done.
It's beautiful. Did a beautiful job.
Let's take votes. Is Debbie going to give this as a gift, or is she going to keep it?
Keep it.
What you say? What you say, people?
Keep.
I love
Keep.
it so much. I love it so much. Let's bring the
Keep.
inspiration photo back out and let's see how close did I come. There's the inspiration photo. And y'all, if you were with me with the first week, you saw this was all trash to treasure. This was a plastic container that sprinkles came in. This
Mhm.
circle cylinder here was a toothpick holder. Um, the base was two pieces of styrofoam glued together. These were two paper mache boxes, and I just stuffed the inside with styrofoam. It's all just trash to treasure.
So cute. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you, Ramona. Right, Carissa? Yeah.
That is,
Mary Jo
I,
says keep it.
I keep.
Where am I gonna put it, you guys? Oh my gosh. I
All
do love it
right.
so much, though.
So this is
Gift
September
it to
Club.
you, Michelle.
I
Michelle
know.
says give
I
it,
say
give it to
keep.
her.
There, yeah, give it. So this is September Club Couture. It's a frame. I made it into a decorative piece using some dimensional stuff, super fast and easy. And coming up in October, you're going to get 4 of these really cute gingerbread, the stencils, the cutouts, and then you can keep making more up to 12 times. So I'm going to keep working on these. I will post a photo. If you don't follow me, please do so that you can see the items. I always link our I always link our videos with the things that we make. So I appreciate everybody being here, and thank you, Debbie, again. I hope you guys have a fantastic
Absolutely.
Monday.
Michelle and I will be back again tomorrow. Next Monday for our final craft together. We don't know what we're making since I finished the train, but we'll come up with something cute. Have a
Yeah.
great day, everyone.
Bye,
And I will
guys.
see you again Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock. And remember, bingo is switched to Tuesday nights at 7:30. All right, guys. Love y'all.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Have a wonderful day.